What's going on, guys? We're going to be doing another series review. Today we're going to be doing How I Met Your Mother. I know a lot of people probably remember this show, watching the show, just having a good time. I really didn't watch this show every single episode. I really didn't. I don't think it was me personally. I don't think it was just a show for me. I had a lot of fun watching, YouTube clips or, just different segments of the show that I fully enjoyed. Which again, Barney Neil Patrick Harris was probably my favorite character just because of the comic relief that he brings into this role, and again, before anyone really knew that he was gay and he could just be that much of a womanizer, and how he was with women in this role. It was absolutely hilarious, and I just think that he was just a great actor, and I think that's why he's literally my favorite character in this show. And the whole thing of How I Met Your Mother, they literally stretch out for 9 seasons of the character Ted Mosby, of how he meets his kid's mom, and they just really go into of everything. I mean, how everyone gets together, and how, you have Robin, you got Barney, you got, all your other ones that are in this show, of how they, hey, how I met your mom, or how I met your dad, or whatever, and really goes into every little segment. I mean, this is like the longest story ever of how I met your mom or your dad or whoever, and it really does show. But overall, I mean, the series is very funny. They go through a lot of things, how, falling for a friend, or, you know, your friend in trouble, or your family, or a lot of different segments in the show that I think a lot of people enjoy. Now, again, I go back honestly just for the clips, like on YouTube, just to really have a laugh and enjoy. I like Allison Hannigan as Lily. I like Marshall, John Sigel, and they're just great characters. They are good characters, but at the same time, I think that this show, again, it was made by Chuck Lorre. It went on for 9 seasons. So again, for its time when it came on in 2005, they just had a great run. I mean, they did. They had a really good run. They got a lot of awards out of this show. They had a lot of good segments from the show, whether it had been comedy, whether it had been drama, whether it had been life lessons, something to just sink your teeth into and relax and have fun with. And some of it was not taken very seriously, some of it was. It just all depends. It really went into how it was if you were, with a friend or a family member, or, I remember watching some of this with my family growing up, and again, I didn't really enjoy it as much as I thought, because it just kind of felt like it was dragging on for so long, and that's the reason why I kind of fell out of watching How I Met Your Mother. But, and some people could say, oh, well, why are you doing a series review then if you're, talking about if you never really watched all of it? I don't think that there's a problem with me not doing a review on this, because I felt like, because I mean, there are shows that I watched off and on and then I went back to. Would I ever go back to watching How I Met Your Mother? Possibly, yes. Just to, now that I'm older and I have different things that I like in a show, would I go back to How I Met Your Mother? Maybe, before the way they did certain comedies, because again, they don't do a lot of comedies anymore like they do now. I mean, comedies back then are way better than they are now. I think a lot of people can agree on that statement. And also how they don't try to, I would say, do woke or SJW BS like they did in this. And they don't try to, oh, it was this and that. They really try to make it fun in this show, and they really try to make it very understanding for this show as well. And I think just all around, I think the show really brought its own of, story of what you can tell your kids, of how I met your father, how I met your mother, or how long you've been friends with this person or that person throughout the amount of years. And it's pretty cool. It's pretty cool to have that relationship, and I think everyone wants to have that kind of relationship, like from like How I Met Your Mother or Big Bang Theory or Friends, that type of relationship that lasts through a lifetime, and a lot of times that don't happen anymore. That unfortunately just don't happen anymore, and I wish it did, for a lot of people, including myself. And sometimes friendships don't always last. We see these television shows just like this right now, where you're always with your friends, you're always with them. It's that little circle. It's like not really the Three Musketeers, but it's always these people that are just going to be there for you, that's going to always be there, to listen to your problems, to help you with your problems, to, be there if you're in the hospital, or, going through a breakup or something. But overall, great great series for the most part, I think. But let me know what you guys think about it down in the comments down below. Are you guys a fan of How I Met Your Mother, or are you not? Either way, let me know down in the comments, and hope to see you on the next one.